Good morning, guys. So this is my first face cam video, and it's all about the Chinese apps that got banned recently, basically yesterday. And no, I'm so proud of the Indian government that they have banned the Chinese products. And there's a deep message in this video, and I want to give certain information on how China is playing with all the countries. Okay, I don't know how many of you know about this thing, but China is playing in a very bad way. So it starts from their party, Communist Party, Chinese Communist Party. I'm not blaming any political party here, nor it is connected to India. But my direct perspective is on the Chinese Communist Party, which has run a dictatorship inside China. Please, no, I'm telling you, never ever blame the Chinese people. It's not their fault. It's all about their government. It's all about politics. So politics has played a very major role on China controlling the entire world. And I'll tell you how China is playing. The first reason where China is playing its game is with the trade. The trade plays a major role. To be frank, I don't know how many of you understand the term trade. Trade is basically importing and exporting certain goods and services, especially the goods. And China has been, bully in the trading part. I'll tell you why people trade, why a country trades. There are mainly three reasons why a certain country trades. The first reason for this is that a particular product will not be available in your country. That is the first reason when you start trading. You want a product, but it is not available in your country. Then the only option is to bring it from other country. So that is one option. One reason. The second one is you get things on cheaper price, and that you get each and everything on cheaper price, especially the things that you bring from China is very cheap. And third is the quality. The quality matters, and you have certain products in India, but still you go for certain Chinese products because of the quality, and that is the third reason. This important export plays an important role in the GDP part, and most of the country do import and export, and this is how China is earning their their most of their income and developing their country, because they are behind exporting. Exporting plays a major role for them, and just wonder what is the percentage of imports that China take. China never takes any imports. I'll give you an example. The basic example is that whatever they send it, they send it from China to our country. It is normally subsidized by the Chinese government. In the sense, if a company from China wants to send something to India or start its business from China to India, then the Chinese government themselves start subsidizing, and they produce financial benefits for them. And the funny part is that they don't import. They never import, because I'll give you the best examples. Facebook, Google, YouTube, where are they? WhatsApp. Is there any such app in China? No. Okay, they are not importing anything. Instead, they misuse the intellectual property rights. Okay, and even if a company wants to start its business in China, they will force the company to give the intellectual property rights to China itself. And the second most important part is that the cloning. Cloning plays a major role for Chinese company, because no matter what company or what kind of product you have it in India or any other countries, you'll immediately have a copy of that in China. They are master in copying things. Okay, for anything, example, if you want a copy of iPhone, you'll get it very easily there. If there is a Indian brand phone, which is very famous. And it's not only about phones or any other brands. It includes the basic clothing brand also. You get a copy of everything in China, and it is, no one cannot take any action on this because the Chinese government itself is supporting them in this. So it's very difficult for any company to file a case against them for to avoid the cloning. But the Chinese government itself is supporting this because they don't want any of the Chinese population or the people of China to opt any other product. They want their own product to be used, and this is one of the main reason why China is strong. As the money circulates inside the country itself, there is hardly very few imports that China takes. And even though if they are taking, there are lots of rules and regulations that are set so that the exporter from India or any other countries thinks twice before exporting the products. They mainly opt for importing because they get it at a very cheaper price. And any company in China, if they want to set up a business in India, easily the Chinese government supports them, and they provide financial aid. Mainly because of the cloning part, the countries like US loses around 60 to 30 billion dollars per year. Okay, 60 to 30 billion dollars, which almost affects 0.5% of their GDP. And one more important part that Chinese plays an important role is on the dumping. Dumping happens when you have a product in India. For example, let's say there is a particular product for 500 rupees in India. China brings the same product for 200 rupees. Now, what our people will do is that they will go for a cheaper one. No, it's not that any of the Indian citizens, they think that it's made in India, so I'll pay more and I'll buy it. People will definitely go for a cheaper price because ultimately it's their money and it's their decision to spend it however they want. And what the Chinese companies do is that though the product is coming for 200, as I told you in the example, though the product is coming for 200, they dump the product so much that the completely, like for example, Indians start depending upon that particular product itself. They forget about the Indian product and they go for the Chinese product, and they start depending on this. And what happens is slowly the Indian product is out of business. They go out of market, and the leadership is completely under Chinese product. So this is how the China has taken over the market. And China plays a very important role in capturing the market because people are so dependent on these kind of products. The same thing happened in Europe also, when the China was dumping a lot of steel products. And what European Union did is that immediately they raised the import taxes. So as the import taxes were raised for China, then slowly the dumping got decreased and somewhat the European Union got saved. Or else right now, if the same scenario would have been continued, then definitely the entire steel that would be used in European Union would be from China. But somehow they managed to get out of this, and they also went to different other countries to import the steel part. The third most important part of the Chinese manipulation is with the currency manipulation. They manipulate with the currency a lot, and purposefully they undervalue their currency so that they can manipulate the costing of their Chinese product that is produced. And this plays a major role for them when the final output of the product comes. And when the products are exported, they save up to 30 to 40% of their costing. So this most of the countries are against this, as they manipulate for the exports that they send it from their country. So these are the four important parts where the Chinese government is playing a very crucial role. That is, one is unfair trade practices, intellectual property rights, dumping, and currency manipulation. If these four things are taken into control, then definitely I guess boycotting the Chinese product would be very easy. In my case, in simple way, I'll tell you, there is no point of breaking your TV or breaking your phone. Okay, I've seen most of the videos where people are throwing Chinese products out or attacking the Chinese shops. I mean, the shops which has the Chinese toys or Chinese products. There's no point because you have already paid for that. Okay, and if someone is losing something, then it is you yourself. The shopkeeper himself is losing on this. There's no point of doing all this violence. So what we can do to boycott is that what the government has taken the first step. The government has already done that. They have blocked it. They have blocked the Chinese apps. So that is the first step. So US had declared a trade war between China, and I hope you all know what a trade war is. A trade war happens when both the countries increase the import duties. Okay, increase the import duties for all their products, so that people won't be dependent on a particular country. For example, US increased its import duty, and all the major companies started finding alternative countries to import the most of its products because they couldn't pay more. And this was one very good step that US took, but this also affected a lot. This seriously affected even most of the farmers who were importing, certain granaries and other things. So this will definitely affect both the countries. But somewhere the China will definitely realize that a particular country is not dependent on China, because they have the options of alternatives, because there are various other countries who provide better products and cheaper products than China. For example, Vietnam is the best example, and I would recommend our people and our Indian government also to go for Vietnamese products which are better than China and which are cheaper than China. And there are plenty of countries. It's not only the China. The problem with the China is that it has taken over the market, as I told you previously in the video. That is one reason where the China has taken a complete control. And then I'm very happy for the ban of these Chinese apps, not because I hate TikTok, okay, but to be frank, I hate TikTok. But the reason here is most of the data is in this Chinese app, and this can be used for this can be used by the Chinese government, and it can manipulate a lot, and there might be a big problem in the future. So this is the best thing what the government has done, that by banning these products, at least our data is safe. And there is something called as debt trap. Okay, debt trap is done by China. To be frank, this is one thing where China plays a major role in killing of the smaller underdeveloped countries like the African countries. So what they do is they provide loans, and it's obvious that they know, and it has taken over the ports of various underdeveloped countries, so African countries. So this is one of the horrible things. And even in Maldives, the Maldives government has sold an entire island to China. So you can imagine how they are playing with the step trap. And you have heard about the Belt and Road Initiative, and this is one China strategy to build a road across the world, because they have various ports in different countries, and this is their plan, so that if suppose there is any war in future, they can get their troops by any ways, like port or roadways, and they are very smart in this. The Chinese dictatorship has played a major role in this, because the first thing is that there is no free media, okay, to criticize the government, or there is no opposition party, because it's one single party there. So it's easy for them to manipulate and play. It's very easy for them because no one is there to question them, nor the things that's happening in China will come out of China. The best example is the COVID-19. The COVID-19 occurred, and we don't know like what happened exactly there. Know what they did, how they treated, and most of the countries they got to know this late. If it was if there was a warning given early, then definitely I think this would not be the case that currently we have. No, the main point here is how can we boycott China? How can we boycott Chinese products? And earlier I explained how US you know called for a trade war and how it got affected, and definitely. So how can we boycott China? How can we boycott the Chinese products? The first step is the trade war. I know that definitely the trade war will affect, because we cannot do what US did, because the import and export ratio is very good. Example like the number of products US is exporting, the same way even Chinese is importing certain products, and even the Chinese is exporting in this almost similar ratio. But there was a very good result from the Chinese government when the trade war was called from Trump, and but trade war between India and China, I don't think so that it is that easy, because as Indian, we export more, but we import very less to China. Hardly like worth of $18 billion we export, but the imports is around 70 billion US dollars. So that plays a major. There is a major deficit between the import and export, because there is a difference, and it is difficult for that. So what the government recently did as the first option, that is the best, one of the best option, where now the fundings through these apps will be completely stopped from India. Okay, you were using TikTok, you were using UC browser, there were a lot of Chinese apps that were used, and definitely that will be blocked now, so there won't be any fundings. And other than this, 76% of the mobile phone market has been captured from China. Okay, the entire Indian market, 76% phones are the Chinese phones. So whatever the next phone you're purchasing, there are lots of Indian brands, not only Indian brands. I'm not telling go for Indian brands. There are the brands from various other countries like US, iPhone is there, Finland, Nokia is there. Okay, and there are lots. Samsung is there. So you can go for these kinds of electronic, communication, so that the Chinese products can be boycotted in that way. Whatever you've purchased, you've purchased. You cannot do anything. The phone which I'm recording is also, though it is made in India, but it is, Chinese phone itself. There are various products, though even Samsung or iPhone or any other products, though they are made in US or Finland, but still the manufacturing or the spare parts that they receive are from China. So we can categorize that again, because the direct Chinese companies which are investing here, or which are in the market, I think that should be blocked first, because tomorrow, like, even Nokia can take those products from any countries. So for example, today it's showing as made in, the products might be taken from China, made in China, but tomorrow it can be from some other countries. It can be from Vietnam, it can be from Taiwan. So it's not compulsory for that. We can keep on the priority, and start avoiding the already established Chinese products. And there are many startups that has been funded by China, like Swiggy is there, then Zomato is there, Ola is there, okay, and Paytm is there. So these companies are, of course, these are Indian companies, but they have fundings from China. But somewhere I feel that if the funding is in small percentage, If the funding is in small percentage, then definitely it won't matter that much. But if funding is more, let's say if it is more than 40 to 50% or above 50%, then definitely even the decision making power, if it is above 50%, the decision making power also goes to China itself. So there is no point that we can ignore these companies. For example, Paytm, I think government has to take a decision on Paytm, and we have various other apps for this. And for other companies, if there are fundings with less percentage, and I think our Indian government has to support them, because these are ultimately the Indian companies, and they are providing employment, and they are helping people to various other ways. So I think somewhere we have to support this. And one of the final method, I would like to suggest is that make more free trade agreements between other countries, not with China. Okay, let the duties be there, let the taxes be there, but let the free trade be there. Let the free trade be there between the other countries like Taiwan, Vietnam. Okay, there are various other countries who would be encouraged to send their products to India, so that we can leave the dependency of the Chinese products. I think that is one method. And these are the things that I wanted to say today. And this is my first face cam video, and I'm completely blanked out. I want your support, so kindly please share this video and support and subscribe. And if there is anything you want to add more, then definitely please you can comment on this video and let me know. And if there is anything, I'll be putting my Instagram handle, so you can follow me there. And if there is anything, you can message me, DM me, so that I can reply to you. Thank you so much. Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. So in the last video, I've given you certain details on how we can earn money through the social media. So I'll be focusing on one app today. So it's the same continuation of that video, and I'll be focusing on Instagram, how we can earn money through Instagram. So Instagram is a social media platform where most of the youngsters use it for, again, sharing photos and sharing video purpose, or it might be for chatting purpose or putting stories. But other than this, Instagram has a different world as a part of business. So Instagram is one of the best platforms for any business to promote business, or for any youngsters to earn money. So I'll be explaining you today what are the things that you have to take into consideration on to start a new Instagram page where you can promote yourself as a social media influencer. Okay, I know that most of you have an Instagram page, but does it follow that criteria where you can earn money? So that is more important. It depends upon what are you posting, what are the things that you're focusing on. Is it on one theme? Because your Instagram page should have a theme. It should have one category of postings that that will attract the outsiders, that will attract the promoters. For example, if you have an interest in cooking, so you post cooking related photos and videos. If you have interest in travel, then post travel related posts. Or if you have interest in art, or if you have interest in makeup, you have to post those kind of videos. If these videos are not focused in your Instagram page, then I would recommend you to start a new page and start from the beginning, start from the scratch, where you can focus on one thing. That is the first most important. The second important thing is you have to post regularly. Okay, so sometimes what happens is that once you post a picture or a video, and the next time when you post it after a month, or after 45 days, or after 60 days. So this makes a disconnect with audience, because that is what in a previous video also I told you, that the brands which come to you, they see the connection between you and your followers. So you should have that connection, and to maintain that connection you have to keep on posting regularly. You have to be active. That is one. The next most important thing in this is that you have to make sure you are using the right hashtag. For everything, hashtags is required. When you're posting on a particular themes, the hashtags related to that picture or that theme has to be put so that it will come out wide. So that when others search, when people who are not your followers are searching something regarding that, then definitely they'll get connected to you. For example, just imagine that there is a third person, who is not your follower. He has an interest of travel. So when he is searching for something related to travel, then definitely, when you are using a similar hashtag, for example, travel photography or photography of the day or travel photo or traveler. If such hashtags are used, then definitely what happens is it gets connected to him and he might like my post and he might follow me. So that is how you increase new followers and unknown followers, and that is how you build your Instagram page. So how to earn money here? So earning money in Instagram is, it's not the rocket science that you don't understand. It is very simple. There are 3 different types where you can focus and you can earn your money very easily. So the first one is promoting brands. So promoting brand happens in 2 ways. It can be either you are approaching the brand or the brand is approaching you. For example, just imagine that your page is related to makeup. So there are thousands of makeup products or beauty products who wants promoters. So either you can get back to them, or they might connect you based upon your followers, and you can ask them that you'll be promoting them, and based upon that you might need some benefit. So in the beginning, when followers are less, normally the brands don't pay you, but definitely they'll give you a free product. So later on, when you build your followers slowly, then easily you can ask for money also. So that is the first. So the second method of earning money through Instagram is with the affiliation program. So almost every e-commerce website has affiliation program. I'll be putting the steps on detailed steps on how you can register with these companies. For example, Amazon is there, Flipkart is there, Nykaa is there. All these brands have affiliation program. What you're supposed to do is you have to open the main page of Amazon. I'll give an example of Amazon itself. You have to open the main page, and in the end you have an option called as affiliation program. You can either Google it also directly. You can Google it as Amazon affiliation program and you'll get the link. Once you open there, you have to register yourself there. And after registering, it is very easy. Registration part is also very easy. Just like how you open an email ID, it's in the same way, that's all. So I'll be giving you a detailed tutorial on the next video. So here, I'm explaining you that once you register, you will become an official member, affiliated member of Amazon or Flipkart or Nykaa or any other brands. So once you become the affiliated member, now your work is to promote their products. It can be any product. For example, if your friend wants a camera, so you can suggest him, but there is a different step here. So what you have to do is whatever the cameras they like or whatever the mobile phones your friends like or your followers like, you can generate your own link. That is the specialty of this affiliation program. Once you open the affiliation page, once you log in, you have a text box where you can paste the original link of that product, and a new link will be generated based upon your name. So this new link has to be promoted, and based upon that you will be given commission. Once the customer buys that product, you will be getting the commission. So that is the second part, and make sure that you have at least 3 sales in 6 months. That is the important part, so that your account stays active, or else your account might get logged out and you might have to create a new account again. So basically that is how you promote there. It can be simple. For example, the promotion ideas are plenty. Okay, there are many promotion ideas. For example, you are clicking a photo. I am talking about girls. When girls click up their photos, in the description, just put that you have used so and so makeup. Okay, you have used so and so lipstick, and you can give the link there itself. So anyone who's interested will click there and they'll buy that product. So the pricing won't be different. It will be the same itself. The only difference is when your friends or when your followers are buying that, you will be getting commission for that. So that is the second step of earning money. The third step of earning money is the entrepreneurship, where you can start your own products and start selling it. The products can be of plenty of types. Like if you're good in drawing, you can start drawing and you can start selling that. If you're good in crafts, if you're good in making cakes. So all these talents that you have, you can use it in the Instagram. When your followers are there, you can post your pictures, you can promote it, and you can sell it directly to them. They give you the orders, you take, but you have to take the page seriously, where you have to promote on a particular topic only. When you mix up the topics, the different customers of a different taste, they clash out, and then it's very difficult for you to move the page for a longer period of time. So you can create your own products. Maybe you might like preparing candles. Okay, different types of candles are there. There are people who prepare soaps, goat soaps, and there are many plenty of products are there. So you can plan as per that, and you can start with your own business in this world of Instagram. So these were the three things that I wanted to share that can take you into the next level in making money. And I hope that this video was informative for you. And if you have any doubt regarding whatever I've told, you can drop me a message in the comment box. And please do like this video, and do share this video as much as possible, because there is no charges for sharing this. And of course, please follow this account and keep supporting. Thank you so much. Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing great. Today I've come back with a very new video which focuses on the social media. I know that most of you are into the social media, and you share your pictures, you chat with your friends. But what more can you do with the social media? So social media itself is a big platform to earn money. So I'll be explaining you today, what social media can do and how you can sit at home and earn money. Okay, so this is one of the most important part of your life, where you're using a platform, social media platform, but you're not using it for the right purpose. Unless sharing pictures or unless chatting with your friends, what else do you do? I have seen most of the people who have great followers, but what is the use of those followers? Okay, for example, it can be Instagram. Instagram is a huge platform to earn money, or it can be YouTube. So I'll be explaining you what exactly a social influencer is and how you can earn money with this. So how can you earn in social media? What do you require? There are certain things that are not required, like normally what people think which is required is actually it is not required. For example, one is you don't require a huge budget, okay, nor you require expensive cars, or nor you require huge followers, or nor you require any huge investments. All you require is a proper guidance, the guidance that I'll be giving you today. With this guidance, you can take your social media account into the next level, and you can start earning. So the topic that I'll be covering today is the influencer marketing. Social media influencer marketing. So who a social media influencer is? A person who influences others to be a social media star. Okay, I have seen many people who have great followers, or who has great subscriber. But why do people follow you? Why do people subscribe you? Because they like your content. They like whatever you put on the social media network, and they follow you. Followers are not stupid enough to simply follow you. They follow you for a reason. That might be of different purposes that I'll be explaining you in the later on. later on part of the video. But people are not forced to simply follow you. They understand the concept that you follow, and based upon that, they definitely are your followers. So, what are the steps to fulfill your dreams as a social media influencer? There are various steps, but I'll be focusing on few important steps that can take you into the next level. And the first step in this is to be active in social media. Okay, so whatever you are using, it might be Instagram or it might be YouTube, you have to be active, you have to keep on posting. That is the first thing. And the second thing is you have to connect to your followers. You have to have that connection with your followers. No matter you have 1000 followers, no matter you have 10,000 followers or 1 lakh followers, you have to have that connection. If people are trying to talk to you, then you have to talk to them, because there is a reason behind this, and this will definitely show you, put you into a path where you can become a social media influencer. Why does a company approach you? If you have good followers, definitely the company will approach you for to market their product in your profile. So why do they do that? Okay, there is a reason behind that, because they know that you have bigger reach. Earlier, in every product, most of the companies, they would spend around 70% of their investment on advertisements. So what they used to do was they used to give advertisement to big celebrities, and this would take the product into the next level. But what has happened in the recent days is that the celebrity on whom they invest, they normally don't have that attachment towards the customers. So those who follow them, they might use that product, but not in the case of the social media influencing. An influencer is a person who uses that product, and later on he'll recommend that product in the same social media platform. And people who follow you believes in you. They can contact you, they can talk to you. That is the specialty of being a social media influencer. So nowadays, what company is thinking that instead of giving advertisement to one celebrity, it is better to give it to 1000 influencers, because they have more reach, and it is more like company can spend very less money on this, and still they can have an impactful advertisements. So that is one part. Companies normally give advertisements to the influencers based upon their followers. The followers need not to be in millions. If you have 1000 followers also, it would be enough, or if you have 10,000 followers also, it would be enough. The only thing is that you have to have the right criteria of what kind of profile you have. So you have to follow a theme, and then only you have to have an account. For example, if you are a photographer, you have to have a page which focuses on photography. If you are interested in travel, then you have to focus on travel. If you are interested in making crafts, then you have to have the page which focuses on the craft. So this is one main point that you have to consider. If you think that posting your own pictures would help in making you money, in some ways yes, but not 100%. Normally when you have more number of followers, for example, let's say you have around 1000 to 10,000 followers. So what company does is that they approach you. They approach you, for example, if it is a hotel, let's say it's a 3-star or 4-star hotel, they know that you have a reach with around 10,000 people. So what they do is they offer you a free stay. Or it might be a new app where a company would approach you and ask you to use and give a review, so that your review matters, and the people who follow you, they'll definitely take your words into consideration. In 2019, around $8 billion were invested on the social media influencers. But in 2020, it is said that more than $15 billion would be invested on social media. So what is the difference between a celebrity and an influencer? So basically, a celebrity is a person who has more money, influencer has less money. Celebrity has no personal connectivity, but definitely influencer has a good connectivity with his followers. Celebrity may not use the product, but influencer will definitely use the product because he'll be getting the samples, and based upon that only he'll be giving his review. And celebrity has a very small reach. A small reach in the sense because they are not connected with people, they are not personally in touch with people. But the influencer will have influencer will have a bigger reach because he has more connectivity compared to the celebrities. So who are the types of influencer? A person, if he is making a vlog, he is a vlog influencer. A person who is traveling, he is a travel influencer. A person who has a craziness of having food, so he is a food influencer. Or it can be like anything which you like is mainly called as influencer. So you have to influence people on doing something. So that focuses main on influencer. So these are some of the types of influencer. But in our case, we have categorized influencer into 4 types, 4 categories. So that would be mega influencer, micro influencer, macro influencer, and a nano influencer. So these are the 4 types of influencer where we stand. So this I have categorized based upon the followers. I'll be explaining regarding this in my next video, and I would like you to stay tuned for the next video so that you understand this in deep. And please do follow me, subscribe me, and definitely please hit that like button. And if you have any queries regarding this, you can put it on comment section. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is my 3rd video. In my previous video, I explained you how social media plays an important part as a part of influencer in us. So how we can make money with these kind of social media platforms. So today I'll be explaining the second part of that. So if you have not seen my previous video, click on the I button and you have to see that video first, and then you can come to this video to understand it more precisely. So I explained you that there are 4 types of influencer that we have categorized into. So one in that is a mega influencer, second one is the macro influencer, micro influencer, and nano influencer. So I'll be explaining you today what these influencers are and where we stand, and people like us, because we don't have much followers, we are in the smaller part. So this video is mainly for them, because I know that once you reach big, definitely the brands will come to you and they start offering you. But before that, if we don't have so much of followers, then what we should do? This video is especially for them. So before starting, please like my video and subscribe my video to have more educational videos like this. So today I'll be explaining you. I'll start with what a mega influencer is. So mega influencer is a person who has huge audience or huge following. Let's say he has more than 1 million followers, and 1 million is not that small. It is very big. They are the big influencers, and they get huge money for promotions. But the only thing is that they don't have that much of connection with the audience, because the audience reach is huge and they cannot tweet or message each and every single 1 million person. So it is very difficult for them, and brands prefer them but not that much. They definitely go for products but not that much. The second one is a macro influencer. So macro influencer is somewhere you have a followers from 1 lakh to 1 million. So that is again the reach is huge, and even here the brands are not that much concerned, because as the audience is wide, they would definitely go for a smaller and a narrow list of audience, and those kind of influencer are more preferable for the brands. So the types of influencer that I would focus is on the micro and the nano influencer. The micro influencers would definitely have less followers compared to the any macro or mega influencers. So what micro influencers have is that he would be having a follower of more than 10,000. So he would be having subscribers or followers of more than 10,000 to 1 lakh. So this comes under micro. And nano is for persons like us, where you have more than 1,000 followers and less than 10,000 followers. So this would definitely has more scope. One is micro and another one is nano. So these two categories have more focus, as the scope is more based on the brands, because brands know that you have the personal touch and personal connectivity with your followers, and that is the reasons when they try to invest on advertisements, they try to invest on you, because one thing is that they need not pay you that high amount compared to what they pay for mega influencers, and the second thing is that they save a lot of money and you are in require of brands. When you are searching for brands, so even they know that you require them and they require it. So it is said that a nano influencer or a micro influencer can earn up to 8,000 rupees per post. So you can demand in future on if brands are approaching you. I'm mentioning you, it's up to. Okay, so up to 8,000 you can take for a particular ad. So remember that if any company is approaching you, don't directly tell them that you want 20,000, 30,000 or 50,000, because you are not that big influencer. I'm telling this about nano and micro. Okay, so you can earn up to 8,000. If it is a micro influencer, then definitely micro and macro, who has more than 30,000 followers, then definitely they can earn up to 18,000 per post. And the mega influencers can take up to 8 lakh rupees per post. So what is the power of this social media? It is making you as a celebrity. You are a common man, and for the common people, you are a celebrity because they are getting influenced by you. So all you have to do is you have to show your motivation. Okay. So whatever you are good at drawing, you draw and upload it. You're good in speaking, you're good in motivating, whatever you're good at, you have to do that and you have to start uploading that. That is the only way where you can grab the attention of your followers and they start following you on certain criteria. And again, remember, if you're planning to do this for money, then you have to definitely to close this video, because I can understand that the concept, the topic itself is how to earn money from social media, but I'm telling how to. Okay, but you need not be desperate for this, because it takes time. None of the followers, if you see this video and if you're planning to start a channel tomorrow, or if you're planning to start a Instagram account tomorrow and start earning money immediately, that won't happen, because it takes time. Engagement is required. Okay, followers has to build up, so it takes at least minimum 6 months of effort. So it is not an immediate impactable money, but definitely you take time and you have to reach into the next. So how to become an influencer? So I'll be explaining you in detail. So I know that you have a social media account, but why isn't it getting that much reach? Okay, so step number 1 is always have a theme. Okay, if you're good at something, maybe if you're good at crafts, if you're good at making food, if you're good at making cakes, have a theme and keep the theme and post only those kind of pictures. If you don't have such account, create a new account and start posting only the things related to that theme. For example, I like traveling, so I have started my traveling page, a travelog page, where I'm posting only my travel pictures. So let's say if you are good in cooking, so you start making videos, you start taking pictures of your cooked food, then you start posting that. Okay, so the same criteria of audience will be behind you, and they'll start pinging you and they'll start following you. Step number two, you have to choose the right platform, because there are thousands of social media platforms, but you have to choose the right social media platform. For example, if you're very good in videos, then definitely go for YouTube. If you're very good in posting pictures, then definitely go for Instagram. These, I would recommend these two platforms where you can, build your audience. Step number 3, give value for that product. Whatever you're putting, make sure that it is your own content. You are, showing a lot of effort, and make sure that whatever you put is true and genuine, because people follow you, and just for clickbait, don't put anything so that people will click and you'll get some benefits. Nothing like that. So these are the 3 important steps where you can become a social media influencer. It's very simple. So I'll be making my next video on particularly on Instagram. I'll be showing you examples on how you can make money in Instagram. So stay tuned for my next video. And definitely, these are the things I wanted to tell you. Please like my video, subscribe my video, and if there is anything, you have a comment box below, comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing great. I've come back with a new video, and this is a very short video, unique video where I'll be explaining to you how you can earn a decent income with the help of your mobile phone and internet. That's all you require. This is a part of affiliating marketing, which I did previous few videos, which was on the affiliated marketing. So I'll be explaining you on a particular app where you can earn a decent income. So this is again, this is not a promotional video where I'm promoting an app and the app is paying me anything. So this is completely a non-promotional. So I've seen the impact of this app where you can earn a very good income, and that is the reason I thought that I have to share this with you. So the name of the app is called Earn Karo, EARNKARO. So you can see I'm showing this in the display on how you have to install this, and it is a basic app. So what you have to do is you have to install this, and after installing this you have to log in with your name and email ID. So after logging in, you can see that almost all kind of e-commerce websites are there in this. So what you're supposed to do is you have to inform your family and you have to inform your friends that if they are buying any product online, then what they are supposed to do is that they have to just inform you so that you can create a link. See, as there are plenty of options here. For example, I can show you there is a product here. So what I'm doing this, I am clicking on this product, and you can see that a separate link is generated here. So you have to send this link to your friend, and they can click on this link and then later on buy the product. So they won't be redirected to any other website. Okay, so if it is Flipkart, then definitely it will be Flipkart only. If it is Amazon, it will go back to Amazon only. So there they have to buy that product, but the link will be yours. So the unique link will separately give you the benefit. So for every product that they purchase through your link, you will be getting a certain beneficial amount, affiliated, I can say a kind of commission to your account. So here minimum 10 rupees is the basic limit. So if you get a commission of 10 rupees, then immediately you can transfer that to your account. So this is just an example I'm showing. If the product is more, maybe like if your friends are buying mobile phone or something which is more expensive, then you can imagine what kind of commissions you'll be getting. So this is one best way that you can earn at this stage, because as you know that it's pandemic now, no schools, no jobs, most of them are finding it very difficult. So I would recommend you to install this app, and you can definitely earn a decent income. And I wanted to add one more thing. One more thing is that if you don't find any app in this Earn Karo app, for example, let's say Amazon. If you can't find Amazon in this, or if you cannot find that particular product in this app, Earn Karo app, then what you are supposed to do is you can generate the link. There is a box where you can generate the link separately. So I'll show it to you. So here you can see there's an option of generating link. So here you have to paste the original link and a new link will be regenerated. So you have to copy the new generated link and you have to send it to your friends. So based upon this, they can buy the product and ultimately you can earn your commission. So these were the things that, guys, that I wanted to inform you, and that's all for today. If there is anything, then kindly please drop me a message on Instagram, or you can drop a message through the comment box also. And please do like the video and share the video to the max. And if you have not subscribed, then guys, please do subscribe it. So thank you all. See you in my next video. Thank you. Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. My today's topic is the online scams in the name of jobs. So I guess most of you have seen or most of you have experienced where a lot of people come to you and offer you jobs, especially online. And there are plenty of groups and pages in social media where they are offering different kinds of jobs. And they'll ask you to work for a certain period of time and they'll be paying you a certain amount of money. But there is a huge scam in this, because most of you, what you see, it is not true. The offers that you get, normally in the beginning you will find it very interesting because ultimately you are getting paid for it. But later on you'll get to know that it is a big scam. Now, let's say if someone is offering you a job where you can earn around 45 to 50,000 per month. So do you think that this is going to happen? No. So there are lots of scam, and I have personally experienced this, and few of my students have experienced this, and I'll be showing you a clip, especially it's an audio clip where you can listen to this and you can see what happens normally.
So there is a website named freelancer.com. I used to search for jobs there, typically home-based job like data typing or data entry. Later I started bidding on the jobs. After a while I got a message from a random company asking me whether you are possible to do this job and all. Later he sent me a video of the job, demo video. I watched the video and found it to be interested. Then he asked me to contact through email. I contacted him through email. And after a while he was like, you should pay the security fees. It is the policy of the company. And I asked for what purpose it is the security fees, and the security fees was like around $100 in dollars. Okay. Later when I asked him for what purpose, he was like, if you fail to do the job, the company can cope up with the profit, and so that they cannot lose their ratings in freelancer.com.
So this clip was sent by one of our student. His name is Shahid, and he sent me this clip, and I think most of you have experienced this. So there are plenty of websites, like it might be Freelancer, or there are many job websites that offer you these kind of jobs, online jobs. But again, these are the platforms. They don't provide the jobs, but through these platforms, the third person, they give you the jobs. So you have to make sure that that is real. So I have certain tips, like around 5 to 6 tips, where if you can follow this, then definitely you will be saved from these kind of scams. So tip number 1, if you are getting a call from the other side saying that there is a job offer for you, then you have to make sure that this would be 99% a scam, because no company will directly call you for jobs. You have to apply for it. You have to go behind that. So maybe somewhere, if you have put your resume on any job sites, then the HR might call you. But for that particular website, those HRs might call you. But 99% of the time, if you are getting a call, then definitely this will be a scam. You have seen in most of the Facebook posts where they ask you your phone number and your email address for them to send you the offers. So this is the normal scam where they try to collect your number and later on use it for the further process. So even you will be not knowing how they got your phone number. Normally these kind of offers are normally given either in the newspaper or in the official websites. Like, so every website has an option called as career. So there if you click, then definitely you will find the vacancies there, and there you have to apply for these kind of jobs. Second is the unprofessional style of emailing. So when you read the email, you will get to know that if this is from a professional person or an unprofessional person. Because a professional person will email you in a proper way, the format will be very good. And the second thing is that they will have the official email ID. For example, if it is Accenture, or if it is, so let's say if you have an offer from Infosys, then it will be like hr@infosys.com, or whatever the website is. So it won't be at google.com, or it won't be at gmail.com, or it won't be at yahoomail.com. It will be normally through their official website. So at the end, the company's name will be there in the email ID. So you have to make sure that they have the official email. So tip number 3 is, a company will never ask you to pay money in the beginning to join for a job. So remember that, because there might be in certain cases where you are working in an office and you are handling financial aspect, only then few companies would ask you to keep the deposit, and that is when you are working physically in an office. When you are handling financial aspect, only then there will be a chance of giving deposit. But other than that, if any company is asking you to pay registration fees or any kind of amount, they say that it will be refundable, or as you have heard in the earlier clip that I played. So they'll ask you for various other reasons. Okay, and later on what happens is they'll try to scam you. So when you complete your job, they say thousands of mistakes, and they'll blame you for various things, saying that you have not done your work properly. Then they'll cut that money. So ultimately you will be using that money, and few will never respond to you. As soon as you make the payment, they'll not get back to you. So ultimately they'll block you. Then tip number 4 is always check the website. So every time when you get any offer, you check the website and see how professional it is. Because it is easy to create a website nowadays. You can create a website within 5 to 10 minutes, a professional one. But you have to check whether it has all the aspects, like it should have proper contact details, and try to contact them. Call them up and ask about them. And the important part in this is you try to see the reviews of that email ID. So if there are no reviews, or if you feel that the website has been created just 2 or 3 months ago, then try to avoid that. Please don't go for those kind of jobs. And then later on, the next step is to check their social media profiles and see how they are maintaining and how they are engaging. And if you see, you can, whenever they post in social media, there would be comments where people with experience would drop their comments. So you can read the reviews, and later on only then you can decide whether you have to go for it or not. And the next tip is the minimum payout. If any company is telling you that there is a minimum payout, and if it is more than $100, then definitely you have to avoid that. In Indian rupees, if we say if it is more than 5,000 or 6,000, then I guess that 99% it will be fake itself. Because to keep a minimum payout, and they'll make you work until $80 or $90, and the next $10 they start finding your mistakes. And that is how they start cutting your money, and ultimately they'll get their work done also, and they'll not pay you also. So that is one scam. So if there is minimum payout, huge minimum payout, then you have to avoid these kind of jobs. And one of the biggest scam in the online business is the data entry business, where they ask you for a deposit. That is the first thing. And suppose if you have more than 10% of the mistakes in the data entry, then they'll put a penalty on you, and they'll cut whatever the deposit that you have given. And ultimately, if it goes beyond your deposit, then they'll ask you to make the payment as penalty. And later on, if you don't pay that money, then definitely they'll try to threaten you by saying that they'll complain to police, and they'll show the FIR copy. And trust me guys, all of them will be fake. So what you are supposed to do is, if you are getting scammed like this, then go to the nearest lawyer that you know, or nearest police station that you know, and you can talk to them regarding this. And if you explain this regarding this to them, then definitely they'll tell you that you have been scammed, because everything will be fake. FIR copy will be fake, and whatever the threatening calls that you get from police or whatever it is, then these things will be fake. So these are the things that you have to take into consideration before joining for any online jobs. And if there is anything more regarding that, if you want to add anything, then you can message me, or you can drop a message in the comment box. And please do like the video and share the video and subscribe my channel, and keep supporting like this. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing great. Welcome back to my channel, and I've brought a new video today regarding the free courses that are offered online. So as the corona stage is going on, and almost everyone are at home now, they don't have colleges. So this is the right time for the students to take up these online courses. So I'm mainly talking about the Great Learning Academy. So there is a website called as Great Learning Academy, which is one of the top website in education, and they are currently offering, because earlier even they were not offering, because of corona pandemic, they are offering around 80 courses free, absolutely free. And the minimum eligibility criteria for this is your SSLC. So if you have passed SSLC and if you have passed PUC also, then you can definitely apply for this. So all these courses are high professional courses, and again, this is completely job oriented. If you do these kind of courses, then definitely when you apply for job next time, then definitely this will be helpful, because you're getting a certificate with this also. And if you take these courses separately and if you're paying for it, and definitely the fees for this is very high. So the interesting fact about this website is that almost all courses are approved by AICTE. So there are various courses like machine learning courses are there, data analysis courses are there, then digital marketing, artificial intelligence, programming, cloud computing, IT and solution, IT and software. So these are some of the courses that are provided to you completely free by Great Learning Academy. And again, here I'm telling you, this is not a paid promotion. I'm not getting any benefit from this company, because they are providing it for free. It's all that I am just trying to, share what I know. And this will definitely be helpful for those students who are, struggling for job, and it can improve their skills. So these are some of the courses that that would definitely help you in. And these courses are associated with the top universities like PES is there, REVA is there, then Stanford is there. So these universities are associated with these courses. The specialty of this course is that you will be having live sessions where you can clear your doubts, and you can also have career guidance sessions, so that no matter what you learn in the book, you have a chance to ask your doubts on the spot, and you'll be getting the results on the spot. That is one thing that most of the other websites doesn't do that. And more importantly, when you go to the website, it is very simple. It is not that difficult to register yourself. All you have to do is go to the website and click on start for free. So if you click on that, you have a login option where you have to give your login. So login is simple, same as you do a login ID for Gmail. It's in the same way. You have to create a login ID and password. So after that, you have to select a course and you have to start. You'll be given various modules, like just like syllabus. You will be given modules where you have to complete the modules one by one, and every module has a small test. So this test is not countable. Okay, it is just for your practice. So you have to study as per the module, and you have to give the test. And once you pass, you can go to the next module. So after completing these modules, you'll be having a final quiz where you have to answer 10 questions normally, and out of this you have to take around 6 marks in this. So out of 10 you have to score at least 6, only then you will get the certificate. So that is the importance of these courses, is that simply you're completing course and simply they're giving you a certificate, it doesn't have a value. Even though for tomorrow, like if you go for a job and if you show this certificate without any exam, then definitely it will not have that much value. So here you have exams also. Exams is like just like a quiz, and based upon that only, if you score minimum 6 marks only, then you will get the certificate. But what if you fail, if you don't get 6? Then you need not worry, you can still apply again and write again for your next exam. So you can try how much ever time you want. The only intention is to take 6 months out of 10. So I'll be putting the link in the description, so you can click there and you can register yourself. So if you have any doubts, then definitely you can comment in my comment section, and you can reach me personally, and I'll be putting my Instagram handle, so you can message me in the Instagram and I'll definitely reply to you. And as this, I'm telling it to you again, this is not a promotional video. I am not any promoter for the Great Learning Academy. The intention of this video is to give you an awareness about the free courses that are available in the market, and you have to utilize that, so that tomorrow when you apply for the job, then this will be a plus point for you. Okay, so see you all in the next video, and kindly do like the video and share the video, and please if you have not subscribed, then please do subscribe, because it is free of cost. Thank you all. See you all in the next video. Bye.